Hello, thanks for taking the time to view this video. In this video, I'm going to be interviewing Marco Ambriz. Marco is a current student at ARC. He's majoring in civil engineering, and he will be transferring to Sac State in the spring. As an engineering major, Marco has gone through the STEM curriculum, and he will be sharing his perspective on his experiences. So Marco, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Marco Ambriz. Like Professor said, I am transferring to Sac State. I am a non-traditional student that struggled a lot during my time at community college, being that I dropped out of high school, my fundamentals were lacking. So I feel like I faced a uphill battle during my time at community college. But thankfully, I was able to make it to the end.
Okay, thanks, Marcos. Marco, so uh, although you're going to be completing your coursework here at ARC and transferring to Sac State, you did start your STEM work at another community college, and you were relaying to me that things didn't go that well for you the way that was set up. Could you explain a little bit about that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Like I said, my fundamentals weren't as strong when I started taking my STEM classes at my other college. I felt like I was behind compared to my classmates. And we had the typical exams at my other college where you would get three exams and a final. So I felt like I was already behind when the class started and focusing most of my time on the exams. I felt like I wasn't well prepared and it set me back after I failed my first exam. It just I started just spinning out of control, which I ended up failing the course for the semester. So it was a uphill battle taking my classes at the previous college.
When you say the exams, was it that there were so few of them that they weighed a lot, and that was the pressure that you felt?
Yes, correct. We had three exams, so you felt like a lot of pressure. You had a lot of pressure to pass these exams, and if you failed one of them, you were kind of forced to do really well on the remaining exams, which put a lot more pressure on me to pass these exams when I should have been focusing more on the material and trying to fully understand the concepts.
And so you ended up taking the same STEM courses at ARC, and you were able to get through them. What was different about courses here at ARC, and how did that help you succeed?
Yeah, I actually I met with a tutor at my previous college, and I felt hopeless. I felt like I wasn't going to pass my classes. That like I was going to have to switch majors. But he told me you should go try out Professor Simpson at American River College. He has a unique way of teaching. So I felt like I was at my end. So I was like, you know what, let's go give it a try. I ended up signing up for Professor Simpson's class, and he told us that he had a different approach to teaching. He gave us quizzes rather than exams. It was every 2 weeks that we would get a quiz. Right away, I felt like a pressure was lifted off my shoulders that I didn't have to put all my focus on passing these exams, but rather having these little obstacles every 2 weeks that I could face and tackle them. I feel like this really allowed me to succeed at American River College because I didn't have that pressure of passing these exams. I was able to focus on the material for those 2 weeks, really digest it, and then apply it every 2 weeks when we had a quiz.
In in our discussions, you mentioned something about at your previous college, you had a hard time keeping up with the due dates that would come, every week, sometimes two or three in the week. Um, how was that different at ARC? Explain that.
Yeah, at my previous college, it was a struggle already trying to balance the exams and then having weekly assignments too. And that was part of the reason that I started falling behind because you had to keep up with the assignments. And if you didn't submit the assignment by the due date, you were pretty much done. You were gonna lose those points. But coming to American River College, the professors were very lenient, specifically my physics professors. So if you didn't submit the assignment by the due date, there was always a leeway. You could submit it a couple of days before, but as long as you're still submitting it, you want to submit them on time. And I feel like that really helped me and it allowed me to better balance my time. And after a couple tries, I ended up being able to submit everything on time. It was just a matter of getting the hang of it.
Well, thank you, Marco, for taking the time to answer these questions. And thank you to those of you who spent the time and listened to this video. Bye.